Hi guys, Kai here and welcome back. This is episode 153 and it is the last episode of this season. We are going to be ending the league and we've got the Champions League final to look forward to as well. But before that we have the FC Augsburg game. We are at home, so we are going to, of course, no matter what the result of this game is, we are going to be lifting the trophy, the league trophy after this game. But can we end it unbeaten? We're currently 33 games unbeaten, which is quite some feat. We did do it with Juventus last season, if you may remember, before we moved to Manchester United, and then of course we moved on to Germany in January, and this is where we are at Bayern Munich, currently unbeaten, as I said, in the league. If we can win this one or at least get the draw, then we will beat the German Invincibles, and then, as I mentioned, we have the Champions League final to look forward to, which is against Real Madrid, who knocked out Manchester United in the semi-finals. So it could have been a nice final if we played against United. Some final that would have been there for Kai. But as you can see, 5 minutes in and Bayern Munich already in front. They have really played like champions this season. Even before they signed Kai in January, they're already unbeaten, of course, and top of the table. And surprisingly, getting the first goal in today's game, Hector Bellerin, former Arsenal teammate, of course, for Kai. And it's his first league goal of the season. No better time to get it than in the final game of the league. And now we are pushing forward. Less than 10 minutes to go then in this first half. Still leading by 1-0. Kai in possession. Cutting back in the middle there. And now he's trying to run on here. Here is Omar. Kai's hovering around, trying to get himself into a little bit of space here. Bayern Munich looking to get a second. Cross comes in there from KAIQOM. And the shot is dreadful. Not even on target there from Dors, so wide of the post it goes. And we're going to jump straight into the second half now. Still leading by that narrow 1-goal lead. As we push forward, Omar. And Kai just pick up that loose ball. He's currently on a 7.4 rating. And he gets past his marker, opens up some space, takes the shot off, but the goalkeeper reads it, parries it out, and it is going to be a corner here for Bayern Munich. But we are getting closer and closer to a second goal. And of course wrapping up the 3 points and confirming ourselves as the German Invincibles. Not long left to go, just over half an hour to play. If we don't concede, then we will be the Invincibles. As that ball gets played forward here. Are Augsburg going to get on the end of it? No, they are not. Bayern Munich pushing forward again. Here is Kai dropping very deep here in midfield. Omar, Kai's there in the middle and he gets it. Nicely played through, defence absolutely nowhere, and KAIQOM, he scores the second of the game. As I said, it has been coming for quite some time. We've had quite a few chances, but finally the Augsburg defence just made a wide open gap there for some reason. KAIQOM ran straight through the middle of it. Kai played it in, and there we go. Bayern Munich 2, Augsburg 0. 3 points in the bag, and that I think is going to pretty much guarantee us as the Invincibles in the Bundesliga. And it's his 13th league goal of the season there for KAIQOM. He hasn't scored for quite some time. I know the media have been complaining about him not being scoring very often for quite some time, as I said. So it's nice for him to score on the last day of the season, and it could probably shut up the media, because we don't want KAIQOM to get unhappy and move in the summer. And we're hoping that Bayern Munich do bring in some good players in the summer, of course. Hopefully no strikers, though, because we've got Kai in the striking position already. And he's getting quite a few starting 11 chances, which is what we want to see. Which is one of the main reasons, in fact, why we left Manchester United. We want to be starting every game if possible. And acrobatic chance there for Kai, trying to grab a third here for Bayern Munich, but it wasn't coming. And just over the crossbar into the final minute. And then, of course, we are going to be lifting the Bundesliga trophy, or the Bundesliga shield, because that's what it is, isn't it? And let's just wait for this final whistle to blow. Then we will be confirmed as the German champions, be confirmed as unbeaten for the whole season as well. And of course, because we've only joined here in January, we want to do the whole thing next season with Kai here. So if we can try and do that 2 years in a row, we might play around with the sliders, because it is getting a little bit easier right now. We might play around with the CP sliders to try and make them a little bit more deadly. Because, as I said, it is a bit easier. And going this whole season unbeaten, 2 years in a row now, in fact, because we did it with Juve and now with Bayern Munich. We've got to try and change things up, because, of course, FIFA 17 is coming to an end as well pretty soon. FIFA 18. A lot of talk and hype around that game already. But we're just trying to finish off this series. And then, of course, we will be starting FIFA 18 on day 1 with early access, I believe. So we'll try and get the first episode of My Player up on YouTube before any other channel does. But there is confirmation: 34 games played, only 6 draws, 0 losses. And what's that? 18 points clear as well there of Dortmund. Easy win there in the end there for Bayern Munich. We are the champions, of course. And next up, we have the Champions League final to look forward to. But before we do play Real Madrid, let's just have a look at the league top scorers. Where is Kai? Kai's 10th there in the Champions League. But Europa League, World Cup, yeah, we've got the World Cup to look forward to as well when this season is ended. Bundesliga, Kai is in 5th place, 13 goals. So not too far behind the top scorers there. He was the top scorer for Bayern Munich in the league, Kingsley Coman just behind him. So even though we joined in January, he still managed to be the top scorer for the club. So can we finish this season with another trophy here against Real Madrid in the Champions League final? I'm pretty confident we can do so, but let's go ahead and see how we get on. Real Madrid then taking on Bayern Munich in the Champions League final. We have already won the Champions League quite a few times actually with Kai. And where are we? We're at Old Trafford. So we started the season at Old Trafford with Manchester United, and we're, funnily enough, ending the season here at Old Trafford. But not with United. We are ending it with Bayern Munich and in the Champions League final taking on Real Madrid. Remember, Real Madrid used to be one of our biggest rivals when we played for Barcelona. As Kai steals it off the defender, Dukes the other one, takes the shot, and it's in. It's an early goal already. Bayern Munich managing to go in front. 4 minutes played, Real Madrid 0, Bayern Munich 1, and Kai already getting on the score sheet, going straight over to the Real Madrid fans, celebrating in front of them. They are not going to be happy. But look at that, poor defending there from Real Madrid, and again, and open up the space. Nice finesse shot. Goalkeeper probably should have kept that one out. But what I'm going to say about that, 5th Champions League goal of the season there for Kai. And now Real Madrid looking to try and get themselves an instant reply here, pushing forward, but good defensive play there from the German side. And now Boateng just needs to get this ball forward. And that one's nicely played forward. In fact, great ball. 10 minutes in, and Musonda plays it in the middle. Here is Kai. Gerhardt's carried on his run. Kai takes the shot. Oh, he's hit the woodwork. Almost an identical finish there from outside the area. Tried the long-range finesse effort. But as I said, it did hit the woodwork. And Dorsch playing it in the middle. Musonda trying to open up some space for himself. Still Musonda getting forced out wide right now. And he's lost it. It is going to go out of play though for a Bayern Munich throw. 7.9 rating right now for Kai. He has got the only goal of the game so far. And Bayern Munich still pushing forward here. And Kai turns the defence. Great challenge there though. Blocked it away. And now Real Madrid, are they going to get the ball forward? No, they are not. David Alaba for Munich. Played inside. Good passing play here from the German side. Now Kai. Surely this is going to be a second. No, he couldn't keep it down. That should have been the second goal of the game. But like I said, he couldn't keep it down just inside the area. Nice little finish, but just a little bit too high. And as you can see there with his reaction, he was not very happy. And so right as well. He shouldn't have been happy with that finish. Should have been in the back of the net. But into the second half we go now. Kai's slowly upping his ratings on an 8.1 rating. So he's on a pretty decent game. Oh, but Real Madrid trying to push forward. Here is Lamar. Wow, Lamar's here at Real Madrid. It's a good signing for them. Not entirely sure how old he is right now. As that ball's played through nicely there for Kai. Musonda inside. Nicely played. And it is Omar who hits it. It's not even on target. Again, another chance goes begging there for Bayern Munich. We should be doubling the lead. And we had plenty of players pushing forward there. But it was Omar with the final effort. And it goes wide of the Real Madrid goal. So still 1-0 to Bayern Munich. We are holding on. We are, I'd say, more dominant in this game. Real Madrid not really had that many chances to push forward or even have efforts on goal. As Kai takes his shot off, and there is the second goal of the game. It is Omar who gets it. Kai's original shot was saved at the near post by the goalkeeper, but as I said, the goalkeeper could only parry it out into the middle, and their fastest to react was number 24, Omar, to give Bayern Munich a 2-goal lead. 20 minutes remaining now here at Old Trafford, and I think that is going to be it. And another trophy for Bayern Munich. And of course another winners medal for Kai, and another Champions League winners medal for Kai as well. So I think that's about 3 or 4 he may be getting after this game. I guess we should have a look exactly how many he's got, maybe after this game, or maybe even after the start of next season when we go through the squad report once all the transfers are done. I think we'll do that. We'll have a look at his stats at the start of next season after the World Cup, and once the transfer window is closed, and then Bayern Munich will have the new players, so we can have a nice little in-depth squad report look. But there's another good effort, punched over the bar there by the Real Madrid goalkeeper. Still trying to keep themselves into this game, but it is an 8.1 rating right now for Kai. He's having a cracking game, and that one headed away. And now a chance here for Real Madrid to push forward. If they're going to get themselves back in, they've got to go forward now and try and grab themselves a goal. Asensio plays it nicely straight through the middle. Good defending here. Oh, he just missed it out there. Good block, and Bayern Munich do have the ball. Played forward, beautiful ball straight over the top. Here is Kingsley Coman, and some reason he's played it in there for Kai. Kai couldn't get it over the goalkeeper, and Real Madrid clear the ball, but it doesn't matter. Even though we did miss that effort there at the end, could have been 3. But the final whistle blows. Real Madrid 0. Bayern Munich 2. Oh, it's not finished. I thought the final whistle had blown there, but no, it's a free kick. But surely it is going to blow any second now. And there indeed it is. The final whistle does blow. And there you can see the fans are very happy. So too are the players. They have done it. Bayern Munich are the Champions League winners. Not sure how many times they've won it since Kai started playing, but finally they have got it right now, and Kai gets another winner's medal. Bayern Munich get another trophy, and hopefully we can do the same next season, go the whole season unbeaten, win the league and win the Champions League, and hopefully we can add the German Cup to that as well. But thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode, and next we look forward to the World Cup.